Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. So today the plan was originally to be going to the Warrens to fight the Raging Raiju minions and to get a fun trinket for the Plague Doctor, which is the reworked poison herb, getting the blight chance up considerably, especially against blighted enemies. However, I did catch this in the Malkoon map, which I had originally wanted for the Corsair's back, which is kind of fun trinket. Always gives me plus scouting chance and then gives me something based on wherever I'm at in the field. So I kind of wanted to get this, and then I get Buffanata, which is a huge thing that I like, and 30,000 gold, which is more than I have. And I did check the Ringmaster Fight footage that I had in the past for different estates, and I do have chances to blight her. So I did throw together a blight team. This is going to be a little sketchy just based on what I have, but I think I can upgrade all of them. So we're going to be going in with Lily, the White Priestess, because I did get the free upgrade to get her gear. So we have less to upgrade on her. Then we have Beatrix, the Botanist. We have Matthias, the Forsaken, in rank 3 again, mainly because I'm going to be using Death Coil to lower blight resistance if I can. And we have Rosemary, the Milkmaid, as a healer. So let's see how far we can get with powering people up, and then we'll go in with that. I'm a little sketched out with how squishy this team is potentially, but I do have 3 people that can heal. Actually, Lily can heal as well, so all of them can heal. So I have that going for me. The equipment is going to be the big part here. And I'm going to go with skills for now, just because I know that's going to get expensive as well. But this is the part where I only need a few, I believe. So with her, I'm only maxing out Mad Knight and Abyss Keeper. Beatrix is actually only getting Nightshade Brew Up and Herbicide. Matthias has a few I want, so we're getting Plague Carrier, Necrotic Plague, and Death Coil. We'll see about what I have to use when. And Rosemary has her heals that I'm going to get up. So Dust Breath, Comet's Kiss, and Glimmering Butterfly. So now I can go back to Blacksmith. Matthias, I think I want his dodge up. Beatrix, we're going to get Restored Dress. And I don't really want to sell anything. Suppose I could sell the Leather Brace and the Health Stone. Don't really think I'm ever going to use these. I might actually need supplies while I'm in there too. But then most of this will be going towards supplies while I'm in there. And then like I said, most of what I'm getting in there will be for just restoring what I have. And then afterward, we'll see what's available. I might be going into the Hollowed Harvester again. I might be going into something else. We'll see. So food is not going to be a thing. No one needs the blood. Notice I can't bring bandages for this fight. That might be helpful. Holy waters might be helpful. Otherwise, I think I'm good. There's always an option. 2 of them. Let's do this, folks. So the reason why we can't, Oh, I've not had that one happen.
Diminished.
So for context, the reason why we can't have bandages in the beginning is because she's supposed to open up in the beginning, bleeding everyone. I guess Rosemary the Milkmaid had too much of a bleed resistance, and so did Matthias, so we resisted it. However, that being said, he got 4 blight in the beginning, so we got to take out Barry and Leon. So I'm gonna try. Oh, I can't blight them, but I can stun, and I can just blight the heck out of them. She has like 900 dodge. You're not hitting her. Do I want to do Mad Knight on him, or do I want... Mad Knight's gonna have a 20% more chance to hit. We'll do that. So now I have a blight for 6.
Destroy them all.
And the bleed is like for 20 some rounds. You're not getting rid of it. It's just a very small bleed. If I recall correctly, he's the one who guards Barry. Leon here.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
So let's Nightshade Brew Leon, because while it's a lower blight amount, it's plus blight received.
Well struck.
And it went off. Okay. So I'm gonna save the healing for now. And Celestial Javelin. Hoping to get that blight. And they also can hurt each other at times, if I recall correctly. Alright, what's your debuff? Minus accuracy for a few rounds, we'll get rid of that. You're gonna play Carrier yourself. Actually, you can do this first. That way, you get more damage on the Plague Carrier. Now, most of this goes at Leon because of the guard.
Devastating blow.
Your protection don't matter much here, buddy.
A decisive pummeling.
So 15 blight around. I think that heals our stress. You're fine. So do this. Move forward for now. Yes, punch the person who's guarding you. Of course, as soon as I get her back in place. Minus 20% damage for 3 rounds.
The horror.
15 for 4. So let's continue this onslaught. Most likely take out Leon here because of this blight.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Death blow chance for the battle. Yikes. I need her to move back. Stun chance there. Thankfully we can't get rid of the corpse because it breaks the fight. Up protection on these two for now. Really does not like Matthias. I guess that's because of Mark, though. Alright, time to take out Barry.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Forward by 2, everyone's back in place. Watch him knock me away now. I mean, this is fine. We'll do this again. 11% death blow chance. Do not want to get hit by that at all. Hit Berry again, get that blight, move forward. I think that's 12, alright. We will herbicide you for the blight.
Impressive.
He resisted. Just heal these two. I guess heal her. Runic Empowerment for now, so I can do a big play carrier again. It's 5 heal on everyone except him and 10 on him.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace of dread.
Not gonna stun him, so we're gonna try to blight him. Blighted for 15. And there's 18, so moving forward.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
And now the real fight starts. %40 damage versus bleeding. Up protection. Yeah, Umbral Knight, get the blight. Mad Knight her for the damage.
The ground quakes. Festering fear consumes the mind.
Ooh. I would like the Nightshade Brew for my up blight amount received. Resisted. Alright. For some reason I was thinking she could hit rank 3. But maybe not. Alright. Death Coil, my bud. Blight resistance down. Plus crit for entire battle.
A singular strike.
And Mad Knight again. That's a miss.
Their formation is broken.
Almost have last right up though.
Offensive.
Ouchie. We can heal. We can heal. Alright, what we want is Comet's Kindness here. And no blight resistance, so let's try to stun. Nope. Probably should have done Runic Empowerment there, but that's fine. Just building that crit.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision. The end approaches.
I'm gonna go for the last right on Mad Knight. Hopefully this hits. And we'll see what happens here. 79% chance to hit. Well, 11 to 20 damage.
Masterfully executed.
52? With the crit? Is my math not mathing there?
The abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Seems like a higher multiplier than it should have been. Math might not be mathing in my head.
Beast promises success.
Very good crit. Kind of worked like a finale there. That's awesome. Thing in the candlelight for the occultist is Ringmaster trinkets, and these Ringmaster trinkets can change how some things work sometimes, or like some mechanics. So friendly skill, buff target to stealth for 1 round, buff target plus 25% damage, and buff target 15 accuracy. On the other hand, I think his only friendly skill is the heal, and so it has a higher chance to bleed. On the other hand, if I were to use that on the Falconeer as a damage buff, it's a 25% damage buff on the Falconeer, throwing it into stealth, giving it all the stealth buffs. Do you see where my mind is going here? If I can then attack a bleeding target, it's a lot of damage. So I can see a lot of fun uses for the trinket right here. On top of the Buffonata and the Maokun map I just got. That was a fun fight. I'm glad I did it like that. I was contemplating doing it with the bleeding team. Alright, what did we get? Rosemary hit level 4. Lily got evasive, so plus 5 dodge. Beatrix got thick-blooded, so plus 10% blight resistance. Natural swing on Matthias, plus 5 accuracy. Rosemary got runes adventure, minus 20% stress in the runes.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
I'm still a little bit confused if my math is not mathing, because I thought crits were 1.5 times damage. And on I thought it's... Oh no. Okay, so I don't think the plus 50% damage was calculated originally into the up to 20, so that would have brought it up to 30, and then 1.5 times damage of the 30 would have... So maybe my math, maybe that's right. And that's how I got 51 damage there. Still really good crit there that ended that. I was not expecting it to be that good. Mad Knight is really powerful if it hits right, especially on the last right there. Alright, so Winds of Magic. Winds of Magic are blowing rampantly due to Scaven sorcery. With enough caution, we can use this to our advantage. Plus 30% debuff chance on next quest, minus 30% debuff resistance on next quest. To me, that says bring out a fire team, and fortunately, no one got too stressed out about that. I think I'm fine to leave Matthias as is. I did get 30,000 gold from that, which is more than what I put into upgrading that group, so that's a net positive in my eyes. I also got a few cool trinkets that I am very excited to try out. The next thing I was thinking about doing was the Hollowed Harvester. However, that being said, I'm not too keen on going to get the vegetation trimmers here, so I'll let him sit and cook for a minute or two. So unless I were to go level anything up, the one thing that's looking really, really good to me right now is this mystery meal. So I think I might go try this if I can. Now that being said, the Inchoate Flesh was changed a lot with Cho's rework, and I'm not entirely sure how. I'm not gonna spoil it, and I'm not gonna go look it up, because I remember seeing something and went, wow, this could entirely change how I do the fight, and I'm a little scared about it. I do need to upgrade skills and such, which should be fine now. I do want the oil urn, and we want firecracker for this. That's fine, and then we want the normal stuff, right? I don't have the kill on. I do have the kill on. So 1,000 cuts, get away, do oil urn and firecracker, and then we're fine there. And we'll see how this works. Let's go get us the Inchoate Flesh and see how he's changed. So I'm bringing a lot of extra stuff just because he could blight before, he could bleed before. I know he can debuff. I'm gonna want holy waters. I'm bringing extra torches. Yeah, I'll bring a full stack of extra torches just because there are things in there like the fog walls, and there's things in there like the scrolls that I can burn to get bad quirks off of. Might bring a warp stone just to get extra damage going. and a few extra keys, and I guess I might need blood. Alright.
My zeal for blood rituals and summoning rites had begun to ebb, as each attempt invariably brought only failure and disappointment. Progress was halting, and the rapidly accumulating surplus of wasted flesh had become burdensome.
Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest here. That thing from Winds from Magic, I don't know exactly how it works. If it only applies to my heroes or my heroes and the enemies, I'm not sure. But we have the plus 30% debuff chance and minus 30% debuff resistance. Remember that.
The thing is more terrible than I can describe. An incoherent jumble of organ, sinew, and bone.
Yay, 25 gold. Well, I mean, if it's 100%, it's 100%. Let's get him. I do want to see how this works before we get to the boss, so we're going to oil urn the Carrion Devourer. I was hoping that would get rid of the Aegis. Then Foxfire it. Give you your blood. Try to stun you. Aegis is gone.
Quakes.
Change arrow to bleeding. Change arrow to blighting. Change arrow to fire. Out of morbid curiosity. Okay. I can do nearly as much damage as I would hope, so piercing arrow.
Precision and power.
Now fire attacks do a hell of a lot more. Ouchie. Okay, so Firecracker. Up to 21 damage just for that.
Advantage. Give them no quarter.
Can't stun the puppet, probably not stunning you. Get back. Kerpow. Plus 20%, plus 20% damage received, and 16% crit received. Now, Decimate gets rid of corpses. That'll bring him in range of a few other things. Debuff for damage received. They really don't like the Corsair. Wow.
Teetering on the
But we can heal her next turn.
facing the abyss.
Wow. Alright, let's do... Just looking for what would probably do the most damage here. Yeah, let's do Essence Steel.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Get away. Yeah, that also gives her plus dodge. So 36 dodge, and she's still taking that much damage, by the way. Might take out the Carrion puppet. Wait, I thought she was supposed to be stealthed.
A momentary abatement.
Alright, cut down, get rid of puppet.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
You have plus damage received plus crit. So let's up damage receive. That's only 10. This is a 25.
A decisive pummeling.
Holy hell. They do not... Oh, there we go. That's what gets the stealth. Gotcha. They do not like chain.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Oh, 14 to 23. Covered in oil, then firecracker. There we go.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
A Schnitzler. Plus 25 crit versus stunned. On melee hit, debuff target, -3 speed. I am taking that.
Impressive haul, if you value such things.
I was gonna say, watch this be a mimic, but I can use this stuff, so. Ooh.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Alright, we're gonna get this curio. Head back, get the other stuff. So I'm guessing it's gonna be in this spot right there. It should be. Okay, not so bad in comparison. DD2 enemies suck sometimes.
Weakened.
Yeah, heal up. She's in a bad spot. This should help out considerably. 6 to 10, 2 to 5, or decimate hitting all of them. We'll just AoE them. All things considered. Once again. Take out Sycophant, where it gets to heal.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
Take out these three. Probably don't need to heal, so let's take out you, so you have the most health.
Falls. A faint hope blossoms.
And Kerpow. Okay, that would be nice.
That overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I don't remember how many of some of this I have back home. I think I said I don't need too many portraits. And the portraits I do need are for, like, districts.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Fine, Skulker could hurt.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
What is their problem with her? Okay, let's stun the Skulker, because screw the Skulker.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I suppose get the drummer. This fire attack stuff. AoE. And just for one turn, I'm going to transform her. Then I'm going to transform her back and do de-stressing. Take out Skulker.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Man, we're getting diseases out of this. Stun you then, I suppose? We can take out the drummer. Try to. Switch her back. So she can do this and de-stress. Don't really need the heal, but a nice hunching there.
Destroy.
And Maverick got the last one. Alright.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Hop up here for the Carrion. Okay, 1, 2, possibly 3. Alright, we're gonna camp here. De-stress.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Who has nighttime ambush? No one. Lovely. So what we're gonna do is Seal by the Stars for the scouting. Plus damage with Lift Spirits. I don't want Maverick moving for whatever reason. I don't remember if they have a pulse. We're gonna do Weighted Boots. And then we'll just do Encouraged, because that's a better de-stress. I don't remember her being religious or not. Alright. I did that because this. Plus damage until camp. Blazing Lord. Then we'll do bandages on this. A bit of healing, maybe? No? Okay, take that, take the rest. Take the gem I'll probably never find over the 25 gold. These guys like appearing today. Okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
Because I'll hit him. Stun Brute. Or get rid of Aegis. Let's do Foxfire there. And Piercing Arrow, Aegis, and Debuff Fire. Okay. One down. Let's get the Carrion Devourer. Once again, Carrion Devourer. And then transform into Steel Essence. We'll transform back next turn so we can do the slash to de-stress. If he lives that long. Not sure the range on this one, but it's de-stressing nonetheless, I believe. Alright. And then the kill won't do what I want, so we'll do this and maybe lower accuracy. A lot of debuffs there. I was hoping with minus 37 accuracy and our dodges he would miss, but I guess not.
A victory.
There we go.
Perhaps the turning point.
Double de-stress from her and then him.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Probably could have eaten this food then taken the crest, but oh well. Who's this? Bloodstarved Leech. We'll try this a bit differently. Get away so she can go into stealth and have more damage. We're gonna stun the chopper so he doesn't stun us.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
And go straight into Decimate. Even with all that dodge, I'm having horrible luck. This is Apprentice, man. That's her second disease. That is her second disease this run.
A powerful blow.
Yeah, let's heal up. Alright, so if I do cut down, fire attack, at least got rid of one. I'm thinking we can just get rid of the Leech. And then get rid of him.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
What can I keep here? I definitely want these. Then I'll take the portraits, and that's kind of a... If I can't carry it, I can't carry it. I'm gonna pop over here. Let's take this.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Surprised how much, or how little light I've needed, torch-wise. We'll go here, passing him for now, passing that for now. I might be coming back. Torching up. Boss is in this room. Alright. Passing him for now. This is what I was looking for. Lightened, megalophobia, chance to increase stress, witness, Skulker, germaphobe. Let's try to get rid of whatever I can on Ching here. Probably the best thing I could have. For now, we'll just do this. I have how much dodge? How are you still hitting? We'll lower accuracy on the chopper.
A singular strike.
Not that it's gonna help. I just have to complain about it. Alright. Take out Carrion Eater.
Decimated.
The kill.
Masterfully executed.
Would have preferred to be able to heal there, but that's fine.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm actually going to do this before we go into the fight.
The light, the promise of safety.
And I'm going to heal up a bit. I know I have like one food check left if we want to continue afterward, but that's fine. And what's the debuffs? Minus 10 dodge. And that's fine. Minus 1 speed is fine.
Squirming, contorting, and ever expanding. This horror must be unmade.
Alright, so each of them kind of has a buff. I was going to do getaway, but that's disabled for a turn. Okay. So we'll just do this for now. 100 total health. That's fine. We're going to do piercing arrows because we're on fire. And that'll plus damage received anywhere I hit. The AoE is nice. You're going to Judgment. Now let's stun the Inchoate Flesh right here so it doesn't do something with this head.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
That didn't get rid of the diseases either. I'm going to transform her. Now, I'd like to know what does more damage. 2 to 4 plus 3 to 8 plus 4 to 7, or 1 to 3, 2 to 5, 2 to 5, 1 to 3. I think this does more. And there's a huge chunk of its health. This may stun us. And now she's also in rank 1 where I kind of wanted her. I originally wanted Jing to get the stealth bonus, but screw it. Because Firecracker plus damage. And then we're gonna do Cut Down, which is fire attack. They're getting buffed every time I hit them. It's a 60% chance to stun this. And then we'll do this. And we'll do Piercing Arrow again, because that's a lot of damage to all 4 of them rather than doing, say, the kill. Which I don't think would weigh out. Like, 3 to 5. Right there is almost as much as just hitting these 2 is what the kill would do, and then it pluses damage on all of them. All right. If I do this, it's up to 22 damage, which is half the health. Probably shouldn't have, but if I target this one right here, the entire time it can go down. Oh, that's new. Alright, the kill. Got 12 left. Not how I envisioned doing this. However, it works.
It is as grotesque in death as it was in life.
That works. Decompose. That's slightly new.
This expedition at least promises success.
Phase space diagram for the Tempest. Minus dodge, but plus scouting move and debuff chance. Elegant, but unrealized. A ruby and the regenerative trophy. Plus healing received, but max HP down. We will keep exploring after this, too. I do have a lot of supplies, so... I'm gonna avoid all these fights. Just keep it slightly shorter.
Packs laden with loot. are often low on supplies.
I can get rid of the anti-venom now, I believe. There's a few things in here that could still blight me, but significantly less. Can easily one-hit these guys, or... AoE them down. Can almost one-hit them with that. Aww. Oh, there we go. Good old Maverick.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Try to disarm with you, just get stressed down. Gonna bypass. I thought there was a new thing that you could light the books on fire for torchlight with the creeping mist. I think you still can, but still probably gives you stress. Let's get the sycophant down. Sycophant down. I'm gonna keep her in this form, I think. 2 to 4 or 9 to 15. Yeah, let's do that.
Obliterated.
You know, on the plus side, if Ching does get, or Holo get the Crimson Curse, I think the rest of the diseases go away.
Annihilated.
And there we go.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Might actually be able to get rid of the shovels, just because I see the one obstacle right there and nothing until maybe this hallway. Over here, de-stress a tad more. Maybe. Oh, that would have been fun. What was it, 60% damage now?
Ringing ears.
Oh, I was starting to get her de-stressed.
The end approaches.
Well, we know how to deal with this. There's some AoE. And that one's down, so no more stress there. And you go away. Interesting that her... I guess it's lamentful, not the other quirk I'm thinking of. That's the whistling. There's like 3 forms of the whistling, I think. One that the whistling de-stresses everyone. One that the whistling stresses everyone out. And now this whistling only stresses them out? It'd be interesting if there's a 4th whistling that only de-stresses them.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Might need this for another curio. Same with this. And yeah, safest thing would be keep what I got. Let's go down to de-stress with the trap. Go over to this room, get these 2 curios. Hunger check, leaving him alone.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Leave the gold. And I don't know what's in here. Just for the funnies. 90% damage until camp.
And now, the darkness holds dominion.
Oh, I was kind of hoping this would be a fight just to test that out. That would have been fun. Almost double damage on her. So, I mean, Inchoate Flesh down. I think that's the second apprentice. Yeah, that's the second apprentice boss in the Warrens. So that did get me the mystery meal, plus 20% max HP, plus 100% food consumed. However, plus healing done and plus healing received from food on the gourmet. A bunch more heirlooms and about 10,000 more gold. Few people here hit level 2. Holo and Ching there got a bunch of diseases. Evasive but soft on Holo, Fear of Husks on Ching, Guilty Conscience on Joan, and Slow Draw on Maverick. None of those are great. Just gonna say that.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
So, suspicious recruit, a squeaking hunchback, visited our hamlet asking whether they can lend us a helping hand. No. This hero does not seem suspicious at all. So this is a random hero. Like, it could be anyone. I happen to get a Commandant. That's level 2. I'm not sure if the level is random. And they come with mostly random quirks. However, and their gear will be, and skills will always be to the level. The one thing they will always have is Dirty Rat, which is plus 2 speed, plus scouting chance in the Warpstone mines, plus 100% food consumes and suffers from the hunger bite companion. So I mean, it would be an interesting way of getting another companion if you need it, and it can be kind of helpful. However, at the same time, if you don't use it right, interesting. I do need an Examinate. I'm not sure if I've used them on this estate or not. I thought I had, but my memory could be failing me. They're another hero that I've tried using in the past. I've not had a lot of luck with them, but they're another Blight character. They are the DD2 version of the Flagellant, so they are a Blight instead of a Bleed hero, and they have a lot of ways of healing themselves, but instead of, how should I put this, almost all of their moves hurt themselves, so you have to be careful while using them. I believe actually their own moves can death blow themselves, if I'm not mistaken. I can't recall that correctly. They have a lot of ways of keeping themselves alive. They have ways of giving themselves block. They have ways of giving themselves regain. So you have to kind of use that to your advantage. They have ways of even healing other people, I believe. It's all in how you use them. Like, they can be a support character. They can be a damage dealer. Both can be really good. So expect them to be up in the future. A lot of the projects I've been wanting to kind of do being cleared out finally. I'm not sure what the next thing on the agenda is. So I'll probably go back to leveling a few areas just because some of these things are lower on the priority list. So I might just try to get some fun trinkets and level some stuff up. I've not done much with the Phantasma, so I might try to go into the Wield and get this just because scouting chance and plus damage and dodge sound good to me. But I'm not sure what Blazing Protection actually does. That might actually be what I do next, but we'll see. But that'll be it for this time. Really helps out the channel if you like the video. If you liked it, dislike if you dislike it. Comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube jazz. And otherwise, as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.